What's up, guys? Godzilla Man here. And yesterday they came out with 2 trailers for the new Godzilla movie. It's coming out in Japan later this year, called Godzilla Resurgence. And actually in Japan they call it Shin Godzilla, but in America they call it Godzilla Resurgence. So, um, I guess like Shin Godzilla is probably like the Japanese way of saying it. Like if you translate it to American, it's Godzilla Resurgence. But they had 2 trailers that came out yesterday. The first one was the regular trailer, and then the second one was a second shortened trailer. And if you're wondering, this is just right now what's showing in the background is just a poster of the new Godzilla movie. Like that, they just show him in the poster. But I will be showing you guys some pictures of what he looks like and stuff, and telling you about the trailer. But this Godzilla, I just want to tell you guys real quick, this Godzilla is the Japanese Godzilla, and they actually had 2 Japanese Godzillas, but one in Godzilla vs. Destroy actually died, and his son took over, so that's the Japanese Godzilla now, so he's coming back, because the last Godzilla movie we had was from Legendary Pictures and Warner Bros. And they got the rights from Toho, so Toho kind of helped them, but it was mostly Legendary Pictures and Warner Bros. That made the movie, so it was like the American Godzilla. And they're bringing the Japanese Godzilla back, so he looks pretty zombified, and kind of like the burning Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Destroy. And they show that in the trailer, so I'm going to show you guys. So, these are pictures of him, but they did show this in the trailer, so, like, I'm not going to show you the trailer, but I'm still going to show you what he looks like. And these are some pictures, and yeah, he looks pretty zombified there. And he looks cool, but scary. You guys can see here, you can see his whole body. His tail is huge, and, like, he looks very zombified there, but he looks pretty cool. And here's his back. So, yeah, he looks pretty zombified, but he does look a lot like Burning Godzilla from Godzilla vs. Destroy. Like they showed, the old Godzilla, he was all burnt up like that, because, like, Godzilla actually eats, like, nuclear energy, and he ate so much that he was, like, a nuclear reactor, and he was, like, about to explode, and, they ended up, like, trying to freeze him to cool him down so he wouldn't explode, so the whole city wouldn't explode, and they freezed him enough, but he still, like, melted, because he was so, like, full of, like, radioactive stuff, and that's what he looks like in this, but that does make him look zombified, too, so it looks like both, like zombified and, like, burning Godzilla. So they showed this at the beginning of the trailer, him roaring, so you can see he looks pretty ferocious there. So yeah, this Godzilla looks, like, really scary, in my opinion. Like, I'm not, like, scared to the point that I don't want to watch it, but you can see it's pretty scary. It's actually, I'd say it's the scariest Godzilla, like, I've seen, because, I mean, this is the Japanese Godzilla, but they've changed the design of Godzilla throughout the movies, so this movie is, the scariest one I've seen yet, and throughout the trailer, they just showed Godzilla destroying buildings, people running and screaming, the army shooting at him with tanks and, helicopters. And they showed this really cool part where he was walking through the city, and he flipped his tail upwards, and his tail went over his head, so you can see how long his tail is. And then they showed from a human perspective, like, looking, like, if you were looking upwards, and they're, like, had the perspectives, like, looking upwards, and Godzilla's tail went over the city, and it was, like, huge. Like, really huge. I thought the 2014 Godzilla's tail was huge, but this Godzilla's tail is really, really big. So they did show some of the people in the army, and some of the people that were with, like, in the army, like, some of the people that were, like, with the army, like, the army trying to, like, fight off Godzilla, and some of the characters in there, I recognized from, like, Godzilla Tokyo SOS, from, like, yeah, that was in 2003, so, I saw some familiar faces, and then there's some new characters that I haven't seen yet, so, yeah, that's pretty cool, that, like, and they showed, like I said, the army shooting at Godzilla, and, like, people running and screaming and stuff, and it was a really good trailer. I liked it. I was really excited when I saw it, and yeah, if you want to see it, like I said, the links are in the description below for the first trailer and then the second shortened trailer. And if you want to see the video of me talking about the teaser trailer, the link to that is in the description below too. So they didn't show anything else in the trailer. Like they didn't show. It was just music. Like you couldn't even hear what the people were saying, and they didn't like reveal any plot or anything yet to the story. They just showed, what Godzilla looked like and the destruction scenes. But yeah, it was still pretty cool though. Um, so yeah, if you like this video, stomp on the like button, subscribe, join the Godzilla army, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace out, guys.